Okay, we finally made it to Veilstone City, and upon entering, we see these two galactic grunts who are guarding a building over there. So that building you see there, or you can briefly see it, that is the Galactic Warehouse. Obviously, I can't go in there yet, but I'll be able to do so once I get my 4th gym badge. This is the awesome Team Galactic's awesome warehouse, huh? Ah yes, I see that he thinks highly of Team Galactic itself, as well as the warehouse, as if it's an actual person. Well anyway, I won't be able to fully explore the warehouse until I get my 7th gym badge, so that won't be for quite some time. Okay, over here we have a star piece, and I believe there's one other item in the area, and it's right over here. Yeah, I picked up that item so many times, it's only fitting that I knew where it was. Okay, let's get to exploring this place, starting with this guy. Okay, he's talking about the game corner. Yes, I do remember that place, and it's a real shame that it disappeared in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, simply because Game Freak didn't want to promote gambling to children. So, taking its place ended up being the clothing store. I'll talk more about the clothing store just as soon as I'm done talking to this guy. Okay, it appears to me that he's talking in French. Oh, yep, that's definitely French. I recognize that last word anywhere. I believe back in Emerald 386, Juan said that exact same French word, so yeah, this guy has to be talking in French. Okay, I don't know what he's saying here, but whatever it is, I guess he's baffled at my response when I answered his question. Well, I don't know what he was asking me, but whatever it was, it probably has something to do with Pokemon since, well, this is a Pokemon game, so odds are people have to be talking about Pokemon. Okay, looks like there are 2 trainers in this Pokemon Center today. Okay, am I going to fight those 2 in a double battle or a single battle? Well, I guess I'll find out right now. Okay, single or double? Okay, looks like it's going to be a double battle. Okay, that makes things go by a little bit quicker. Now, I seem to recall fighting a reporter and a cameraman back at Hearthome City's Pokemon Center, but I don't think these 2 people are the same 2 people that I fought back in Hearthome. Okay, we've got a Magneton and a Curlia. So, the next time I see these 2, which I'm not really sure when that's going to be, looks like I'm going to be fighting a Gardevoir and a Magnezone. Okay, even though Curlia is not weak to Dark-type moves in this game, that doesn't excuse the fact that its stats aren't all that good. Now, as for the clothing store in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, I don't know about you, but I feel as though there wasn't a whole lot of options to choose from when it comes to buying clothes. I mean, looking back at games like X and Y, as well as Sun and Moon, and Ultra Sun and Moon, and I guess Sword and Shield as well, I feel as though I had a lot more to choose from in those games than in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. I mean, if anything, maybe there could have been a clothing store in Hearthome City since it looks to me like you're required to dress fancy whenever you're competing in contests. So, yeah, I feel as though there really should have been a clothing store in Hearthome City. But too bad that was not the case. Okay, this lady's talking about the 8-jumper fly, which is actually located inside of the Galactic Warehouse. But as I said, I can't go inside of that right now. Okay, this kid is talking about the local gym leader, Maylene, which I'll be fighting a little bit later on. Okay, before I talk to that guy, I'll put Honchkrow up first because that guy is actually a trainer, and I'm going to fight him right now. A duel with dragons, huh? I thought this was Pokemon, not Yu-Gi-Oh! Anyway, all joking aside, I'm going to be pitted against 4 Dragon-type Pokemon from the first 4 generations of Pokemon. And before you ask, no, Altaria is not one of the Pokemon I'm going to be fighting in this battle. Okay, first up we got Dragonair. Yeah, it doesn't have the defenses like Dragonite has, so this thing shouldn't give me any trouble at all. Well, if it does survive my Night Slash, which it probably won't, I take it this thing might go for Thunder Wave, assuming it does have that, since every time I face somebody's Dragonair, they always seem to go with Thunder Wave on the first turn. But I don't know if that thing did have Thunder Wave, and I don't really care. Okay, next up we got Vibrava. Back at the Orberg Gates, I did say that Trapinch's evolutionary lines now have different typings in this game, and Vibrava is one such Pokemon. So in this game only, Vibrava is Bug Dragon, which is the reason why Jolpek is super effective. Yeah, its defenses aren't all that great, so it's only fitting that it went down 1 hit. Oh, Kingdra? Okay, this one might be kind of tricky to handle since it's a fully evolved Pokemon, and Water Dragon is a pretty OP typing. Okay, is it going to survive my Night Slash? Because, Well, maybe it will, but at the same time, I don't know. Oh wow, went down one hit. Thanks to a timely critical hit. Because without that critical hit, I'm pretty sure that Kingdra would have survived. Okay, here comes Shogun. So I take it this thing might survive my Night Slash since Shogun has some pretty good physical defense. Well, there's only one way to find out. Okay, is it going to survive or is it going to go down? Oh man, it just barely survives. Oh, scary face? Okay, that's not really going to do anything except make Honchkrow a little bit slower. Oh wow, I'm still faster? Okay, I knew Shogun didn't have the best speed, but I didn't think it was that bad. Well, I was sort of hoping that Shogun would inflict some damage on me, but it looks to me like Honchkrow was still faster, despite the fact that it just got speed lowered. Anyway, upon beating this guy, he's going to give me an item called the Dragon Scale, and that's going to make it so that way I could evolve a Seadra into Kingdra. I'll be honest, I was considering to use Kingdra in this Let's Play as a water type, given how I did say Water Dragon is a pretty OP typing, but ultimately I decided to go with Gastrodon since I think Gastrodon is a pretty underrated water type. And besides, I don't think Kingdra can learn any healing moves. Well, actually there's Rest, but I'm not really a huge fan of Rest. Whereas Gastrodon can learn Recover upon leveling up. And I believe Kingdra could also learn Yawn, but I'm not really sure if it's by leveling up or if it's an egg move. I'll have to check. Mitch says that Mount Cornet parted Sinnoh into halves, huh? You know, I think that is true, because several parts ago, okay, as I see Shellos on the screen, or the word Shellos on the screen, I did capture a Shellos all that time ago, and that Shellos I captured was a pink one, and that's actually the West Sea Shellos. But if you were to capture an East Sea Shellos, then it would be blue instead of pink. Come to think of it, I don't think I've encountered an East Sea Shellos yet, although I could be wrong about that actually. Well, as I said, I like the West Sea version of Shellos better than the East Sea version, not really sure why. Okay, this guy. In the original Platinum, he would actually give you a Porygon, but in this game, he's going to give you a Dubious Disc instead, so that way you can evolve your Porygon 2 into Porygon Z. Now, if I did have Porygon 2 in my party, I'm not really sure if I would want to evolve it since Porygon 2 has some pretty good defenses, so yeah, I'm not really sure if I would want to do that. You can't sleep well, where's your bed? You don't have a bed here. All there is just a TV and this drawer looking thing. At least I think it is a drawer. Okay, this lady's talking about the Team Galactic headquarters, which is located on the uppermost point of Veilstone. Now, I believe the building looked a little bit different in Diamond and Pearl as opposed to what it looked like in this game. I'll check out the Team Galactic headquarters building in the next video since I want to check out the department store. Okay, which is right over here. Okay, but before I do that, let me just talk to this person real quick. Now, I believe the department store building looks a little bit different here than how it did in Diamond and Pearl, since I don't recall seeing those two banner-looking things in the front of the building. Yeah, I know for a fact that those two banners weren't there in Diamond and Pearl. Okay, I just picked up a PP up just now. Well, it's a dead end, so yeah, there had to be something there. Okay, so I guess this place is a little bit different than what it was back in Diamond and Pearl. Okay, I got a Piplup mask from this lady. So, I take it the mask she gives me depends on what starter I chose. But it really doesn't matter since I'm not planning on competing in any contests. Okay, that escalator I see going down, that's only in Platinum by the way, not in Diamond and Pearl. Even though I could have sworn that I saw it in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, but it looks to me like it's not there either. Okay, this lady here is selling healing items and potions and all the stuff that can make stats problems go away. Okay, I don't think I really need to buy any of those things right now. Although, some tells me I may regret my decision. Okay, and here are the essential items such as Pokeballs, Repels, and I don't think mail is considered essential, so I'm just going to move on. Okay, before I go down the escalator, let me just see what these two people have to say, even though I don't think it's anything important. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so going down this escalator, this is going to lead me to the basement floor. This is only Platinum, by the way, not in Diamond and Pearl. The food and produce section, huh? I don't see any fruits and vegetables anywhere. Okay, this lady is going to be selling me some Poffins, but I don't really need any Poffins, especially if they're going to cost $6,400. Okay, here is the options of Poffins that you could choose to buy. But as I said, I'm not going to buy any Poffins because I don't really need them. Okay, what's she gonna say? Okay, I guess she's going to tell me about the flavors of Poffins. Yeah, I think I know that already, but I don't think I was told about what certain Poffins do to certain contest stats. Okay, spicy Poffins enhance coolness, dry Poffins for beauty, sweet Poffins for cuteness, bitter Poffins for smartness, and sour Poffins for toughness. Okay, thanks for telling me that, even though maybe I could have figured that out before I reached Hard Home City. Okay, this lady, she would be selling some Rage candy bars, but it looks like she's sold out. Well, not that I care anyway, since I believe Rage candy bars are the equivalents to a potion. Okay, this lady is going to be selling me some lava cookies. A little bit of a throwback to Generation 3, where lava cookies were a delicacy in Lavish Town. You bought up all the Rage candy bars? Why would you do that? Are you planning on selling them or something? Maybe not. Okay, over here, this lady's going to be selling me some berries for $20. If I was playing Platinum and I decide I want to use Feebas on my team, then yeah, I would definitely buy Wiki Berries so that way I could turn them into Boffins and feed them to my Feebas to evolve it into Milotic. Assuming I can find Feebas, which is practically impossible since there's only 4 of those Feebas tiles in that basement lake over at Mount Cornet. Okay, this lady's going to be telling me about berries and how this place actually sells berries. Yes, I am aware of that because I just talked to the salesperson just a few seconds ago. Okay, let's go up the escalator and see what they're selling. Okay, I believe some of the stuff that's being sold here is a little bit different than what it was in the original Platinum. But I believe the items that are being sold in this place that are supposed to be different, that's supposed to be on the 3rd floor. Okay, looks like these two are talking about the various vitamins and whatnot. Okay, this person is talking to me about the counter app for the Poketch. Okay, I guess I'll show you what that app looks like right now. Okay, no, that's not it. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I'm not really sure what the point of this is, so yeah, I'm just going to go back to the Pokemon list. Okay, what are you selling? Okay, you've got the vitamins here for $9,800. I don't think I really need to buy any vitamins, so I'm just going to move on. Okay, what about you? Okay, she's selling the X items as well as the Dire Hit and the Guard Spec, or whatever it's supposed to be called. Yeah, I don't really need that since I don't use X items anymore. Okay, what do you have to say? Okay, looking at this line of text, you would think that maybe this person predicted the clothing store would come about in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, but I seriously doubt that. Okay, she's talking about the protein, which boosts my attack, but I don't think I'm going to buy any. Okay, so as I said, this floor is selling different items as opposed to what it would have sold in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. Okay, so I believe this floor would be selling TMs in the original games, but here, they're going to be selling some evolutionary stones, especially ice stones, just in case you want to evolve your Eevee into Glaceon. Okay, and the person over here, uh, this person's going to be selling me some evolutionary stones, as well as the Heartstone and the Everstone. Well, technically, I guess the Oval Stone is considered an evolutionary item as well, but you have to have Happy hold it to evolve it into Chansey, and also level it up too. Okay, I'm going to buy an Everstone so that way I could use it as a part of my breeding process later on, so that way I can ensure that the shells that will come out of the egg will have the same nature as either the bee barrel that's in my party or the female shells that I caught all those times ago, or all those videos ago, sorry. Okay, looks like she got a Machamp instead of a Machoke. Okay, well, you should be grateful since I think Machamp is better than Machoke. Okay, what about you? Yes, I can see that. That is pretty interesting. Although, if I had Togetic on my team, then I would most definitely buy a Shiny Stone, but I'm pretty sure I would have gotten a Shiny Stone some time ago. Okay, on this floor, I believe they're going to be selling some stuff that you could put in your secret base in the underground, like the dolls over here, but I'm not going to buy any dolls since I don't need any. Especially since I can't go underground anyway. Okay, what about you? A big toy TV, huh? What? It's not even real? Are you kidding me? A big white toy refrigerator. Well, you mean to tell me I can't put any food in that thing? Come on, what if I get hungry in my secret base? I gotta eat too, you know? Okay, this kid's talking about the quick ball, and I assume he's going to be talking about the timer ball. Too bad they don't sell those things here. Okay, looks like I'm out of time, so looks like I'm going to wrap up this place next time. So join me then for some more action.